Hello, and welcome back to my garage. My name is Quad, and well, we are going to get ready and start deassembling today, or disassembling, the word, taking parts off that are bad. Anyway, I needed to clarify a few things from yesterday's video. I thought I had doubled my money, but I went back and found the receipts for all my car purchases, and this is how much I bought them for in this left column. And as you can see, when we checked them before we started working on them yesterday, they're not all worth the same as what we bought them for. So this one wasn't very much of a difference, only about a $50 difference. But as you can see here, we bought the BART for $9,100, and well, after we got it back here, it was only worth $3,900, and then after doing a quick flip with the rust and paint, it only brought it up to $91.35. So technically, with this quick flip, we actually lost money. And as you can see, with the same kind of goes all the way down. Only made a little bit on this one, only quite a big differences on the Jesse, the Niv. The Lad, apparently I never looked at it after I bought it, so who knows how much that thing was worth, but it's worth quite a bit now. Anyway, all these cars that we got from the junkyard right now are worth $40,000, but we bought them for about $22.7 thousand, almost $23,000. So it wasn't a complete doubling of our profits. We're pretty close. And I did do the math and see how much we actually spent on the junkyard parts while we was down there, and it was about $3,400. So I'm actually going to get rid of these middle lines. Okay, so I kind of moved everything over, and this last column is going to be what their final worth is, right? And we'll kind of update right now between all 7 cars. Well, the 5 we got from the junkyard, the abandoned Chad up here, and then the 5-star that we've already finished prior to doing our junkyard shopping spree. We are currently at a total of $53,833. That's what we would get if we sold everything right now as is. Well, a little bit more than that, because if we sold the 5-star down at the shop, it would be worth a bit more. I guess I could probably put that in, but it's not there. Anyway, I'm just going to kind of keep this updated as we go. This is going to be my little ledger, as it were. And yeah, but anyway, today we are going to be basically just removing all the bad parts from the cars. These panels, like in this trunk, this front left, that kind of thing, and all the bad parts on the suspensions, and all that stuff. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna have to get started. I did clean up the shop a little bit, put the rest of the bad parts that were lying around into here, and as we basically take all the bad parts off, we will be loading up that trailer. Anyway, let's get started. Enough rambling. We're going to bring this over because we're probably going to need it. Let's grab the wrench, which I'm not too sure where that thing is at, so I got to search around a little bit for that. I did set up some of the stuff in here. We got a nice little speaker system going on, and I put the throne in the wolf here. By the way, we got the wrench. We're just going to stick it in here for now, and I guess we'll work from left to right. That sounds like a good idea. So let's grab our jack, get this thing jacked up over here, and start taking off the bad parts. I'm not too sure what's all bad, so we're just, oops, okay. So that's not working out so well. Hold on, we got to get this under, yeah, we need to get this thing under here. Let's see, what's going to be the best place? Maybe we'll just jack it up straight from the front. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, I got all kinds of stuff here. Okay, that looks good. Let's grab our wrench. And yeah, let's start taking off parts and get this thing ready to be repaired. So first things first, we got to turn our headlamp on. Let's get this shock. There we go. I should have cleaned all this up. Anyway, it's fine. It's completely fine. Let's see. Oh, here's a half shaft that's actually good. But we will just put the good parts behind the car that it belongs to. Should work out fine. Now we should be able to get this completely disassembled, I don't know how you say it, but anyway, We should be able to get this completely done today in just one video. We'll see. We'll see. It depends on a lot of things, I suppose. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this bottom control. We will have to take that off. Fantastico. There's a junk spring. Okay, let's go ahead and grab off this other half shaft. That is good. Yep, stick it right behind here. Get these off. Oops, this is a bad part. Let's go ahead and pull off the steering bar, whatever this is called. Let's see, what is holding this on? Is there bolts connecting this thing? Oh, there it is. Look right there. Okay, let's get this off. Oh, probably another one right there. Yep, okay, beautiful. Okay, there we go. And the reason I'm doing this is just so we can get all of our bad parts together, and then we can go sell them and kind of see where we land. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's see. That looks like everything on this side. The radiator's bad, so let's go ahead and get that off. Looks like a well enough hose, though. But this does have a crack in it right there, as you can see, the purple. Yep. So we'll throw that over there. And the wires look good. Yep. Okay. I think everything else looks good. We'll have to check out that steering column, but those little steering brackets look good. Okay. We do need to grab that windshield. So let's get our, whatever that thing's called. Take this off. Yep. We could just put that back for now. And let's jack up the back. Yep. There we go. Let's jack up the back. What's going to be the best way to do this? Looks like there's some clearance over here, so that we're just going to jack it up from right here. Yep. There we go. Let's get our wrench and start taking off all these back pieces now. We'll start with the brake here. The garbage. Let's get this lower control arm. Here's a bad control arm on this side. Now we do have a bad... what is that piece called back here? Frame piece? Yeah. Okay, the control arm looks good on that side. And I think we can... Yep, there's the bad brake line. So let's go ahead and get this all moved over real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. How you guys doing? Yeah, we should make quite a bit of money. I don't want to sell everything. I mean, obviously I could, but I wouldn't make very much. My biggest goal right now is to unlock the garage. And if I unlock that garage, I would like to have maybe close to 20 grand. Let's grab the spring compressor. There we go. Take off the spring. There we go. Okay. And I think I was thinking about going ahead and taking off these panels here that are bad, the floorboards or whatever, like this one here. It's all rusty. But we may... Oh, let's... there's a transfer case in there. I think I'll do that last. First, we're just going to get off all the main parts. So there's this one here. Okay. Okay, and that should be it. Yep. Okay, let's move on to the next car. Should have probably put the spring compressor in there. That's okay. I guess we should probably look at the inside as well. Let's go ahead and drop it, though. No reason to have it up in the air anymore. And then we'll just, we'll move this bad boy over to this side. Well, in a minute. Okay, let's grab a wrench again. Okay, there we go. Okay, and let's see, what's bad on the inside? We got the seats here, so we're going to take these out. Bada boom. Yep. Oh yeah, the, what is that thing called? Windshield wiper motor? Okay, let's pull that off. We got one here, and then we got to grab the other one. There we go. Yep, now this should be pretty good. I mean, you know, it seems like a lot of work, and it is. It is a lot of work. But it's not that bad, really. These cars are fairly easy to build. Okay, so now all we have left is some interior panels, and that looks like about it. So let's grab our pry tool. Get these off. Got one here and the back one. Okay. And there we go. Oh, there's still some right back here on the tip. Yep. All right. That looks like all the rust. So we got some back here and right here. Maybe we need to stand up a little bit. There we go. Okay, there we go. It's a full 5 stars now. Yeah, I guess it's more of a burgundy color, isn't it? I thought it was brown. Oh, that's the brown one. I'm an idiot. Anyway, it's fine. And let's move on to the next vehicle. There we go. Let's see if we can get this thing jacked up. Of course, the first thing we need to probably remove is this busted door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, beautiful. Okay, we're just gonna throw this over here. And let's take a look on the inside. Okay, so our steering column is definitely bad. I mean, we have a lot of bad panels on this one. Okay, let's get off this door panel. There we go. And let's get the steering column. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's take a look. This whole front end is trash. We will be eventually taking all that off, but let's get off this, what is this called? Steering rack? Yep, there it is. And what else did we have bad down here? We got this bad torsion bar, or whatever that is. Let's go ahead and look at the suspension parts. Okay, this has a good and a bad part combined, so we're gonna separate these. Did we get it? There it is. Okay. Grab this torsion bar, which is garbage. Okay, and okay, will you just stay down? Okay, we're just gonna leave this here for now. And let's see, what else do we got on this side? We have a good thingamabob. This is a good part, but we need to take it off because the, okay, what the hell? Because the freaking panel itself is bad, so we can't have anything attached to that. Same with this, we got to get that cross member off. There we go. I don't know why I can't pick that up. Anyway, let's take this cross member off. Bada bing and bada boom, indeed. There we go. We will have to take off these pedals and everything because that firewall is gone. Gonzo. And I'm not too sure what this is, but we're taking it off. What is this, by the way? Oh, it's a wiper motor. Oh, interesting. Okay, how is the steering motor? Let's take a look here. I can't tell, so we're just gonna take it off. It has to come off anyway because that firewall is trashola. Looks like it's good though. Oops, damn it. Okay, okay, easy. Let's see. It looks like it's good, except for one of the blades or whatever. Not the blades, but the wiper arms. So let's take that off. Yeah, I think this one's bad. I can't really tell. But I think this one's good. I think so. Okay, so we're gonna keep that. Well, that piece is kind of in the ether. Okay, so this whole rear end's pretty bad. Let's grab our screwdriver. We'll take off this tire first, however. There we go. Just set this back here. So we have a bad spring. Check. Let's get the 4 down here. There we go. There we go. Yep. Okay, easy. Okay, there we go. Let's get this over. The brake caliper is obviously garbage, but we do have a good brake line, so we'll detach that. And then let's grab this hub, which is good. Okay, we actually got it. So we'll take this over here. The shock is bad. Yeah, there should be quite a bit of money here. Indeed. Once we sell it all, I'm going to do some testing with all that selling stuff. Like I said before, I have that mod installed for to be able to sell all your stuff on the trailer. But it seems like it doesn't give you as good as prices, so we're going to save and then test that out and see if we get the same prices or not. And then let's remove the, forget what they call this here, but the horseshoes, I don't know. Anyway, this is a bad part, so we got to slap it over here. We also need to get off this hub. Indeed, bada bing. Bada boom, there's the hub. And all that's left is... well, this whole thing's gone. Yeah, everything on here is bad. The brakes, the differential. We might as well just take off the transmission. One there, and there should be just one on the other side. So we have a good starter. We don't need to take that off though. Ah, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So we have a good tranny. Yep. Anyway, that looks like everything on the underside. Let's go ahead and get the shifter off, as it is bad. Okay, get inside. Okay, get down. Yeah, this shifter's bad. We can tell by the weird spots. But I don't know how it attaches, actually. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's bad. You could see with the weird coloring on it. At least I'm pretty sure. I mean, it looks bad. Okay, let's grab our pry tool, which I left right here. I'm going to pull off the windows. Indeed. The back window. There we go. And I think that's going to be it for this one. Bumper looks good. Lights look good. The dash looks good. How does the mirror look? I think okay. There's still rust on this one as well, so we're going to go ahead and hit that puppy with the good old, you know what it's called. Sandblaster. Okay, there we go, and we're just going to kind of look underneath real quick. I see some right here. And we got any spots on this side? A little bit on this side. So we'll double check the outside of the door real quick since there's so much spots on the inside. Okay, that looks good. Let's go ahead and put this back. Possibly, there we go. Okay. We'll just set this somewhere over here. Anyway, let's grab the brown 3B3. Beautiful. We're just going to touch up the paint that we screwed up. Looks like we got a lot on this side. There we go. And the inside of the door here, which is right there. Beautiful. Okay, let's take a look at it. 4119, but our color condition is not perfect though. So we need to figure out the spot that we're missing. I might need to grab the hose. Nope, that was probably it. Color condition is now at a 5-star, 4261. Jesse 5844 before that. Not a problem, not a problem. We're gonna stick this back here on the wall next to the Jess. There we go. And next up is the good old Barteroni. Okay, let's get all the parts off of this. Okay, I think that's everything on this one. It should be. Okay. Yep, let's get everything taken off the Bart. We will start with tires, I suppose. Easy, easy, easy. We're just going to set this back here. Are these the same rims? Oh, they are. Fantastic. Okay, let's take off this one here. Will you, there we go. Okay. Let's just stack them and rack them. Okay. So we'll start with the front end again, just like before. Let's open up the hood. We don't have a lot of good parts, mostly bad actually. Let's take off this hose though. Looks like the radiator's actually good. There we go. Let's get off this master cylinder. The firewall's bad, so we're gonna pretty much have to take everything off. The steering column, does that look good? I think it looks good, but we're gonna have to take it off because it has a bad firewall. So we'll set this here. Let's go ahead and get this door panel. There we go. Let's take a look here. The dash actually looks good, but the glove box is trash. It does appear the shifter is also garbage. So we'll take that off. We need to remove the brake line there. And there's the bad cylinder. I don't think the pedals go bad, right? So we'll just set this over here. Okay, where are we? Okay, we got a good front brace, so we don't have to worry about taking off the radiator. Both quarter panels are good. Let's grab the windshield wiper motor. I can't tell if this is good or bad. It looks good, so we're just going to keep it. But we do need to check out the windshield wiper thing itself. It looks good. Which is right here. Yeah, that all looks good, minus some blades. We will take those off. Which is right. Yeah, I think that looks good. It looks bent, but I think that's how it's supposed to look. There we go. Let's get this off. We'll get the brake caliper first. We're going to take off the brake line. This brake line. There we go. There it is. And we can pick it up. Good. It's junk. Has good brakes in it, but we're just going to sell those off. We'll buy brand new brakes for every single one. Let's get off the tie rod. There it is. Or not. Yep, there it is. Okay. Let's pull off the hub. Actually, we need the screwdriver. It has a bad rotor, but it has a good hub. So we're going to pull off the rotor. There we go. And then we are going to pull off the hub. Which actually, I can't tell if it's good or bad. Is it good? Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it's shiny. Okay. Stick the hub over there, the hub. And then we'll just get the rest of this carrier hub off. Possibly. Yep. There we go. Carrier hub is good. Now we'll go ahead and get these lower control arms off. Except for this one has something stuck in it, so I'm gonna rotate it around and pull this off. And bada bing, bada frickin' boom. Okay, we're gonna make a ton of money, I guarantee. Once all this is done with, we're gonna be rolling in the cash. We do need to get the gas tank off this Jesse. I thought I was under that car. Anyway. Okay, there's the bad gas tank. Okay, let's take a look in here one more time. Apparently I still have a bunch of parts in here. We are gonna have to actually take off these steering pieces, as they are good, but the cross member is bad. So, put these back here. Did we already put the jack back here? Where the hell's the jack at? I don't even know where I'm at. What am I doing? Oh, we put it on that side. That's right. Okay. We're not done with the front yet, though. Hold on. And we have to take this off. Here we go. This is all good. And let's get this cross member off. I guess I shouldn't have taken it off yet up here. There we go. Upper control arm. This side. Oh, good. I could pick up this stuff now. We're going to take the brake caliper over. This is good as well. The hub. So we'll take this over. Let's see. Can we grab this control? This carrier hub, I mean. Yeah, I can't grab the carrier hub, but we can get this cross member off now, so we're going to go ahead and pull that off. Let's see, checkity, checkity, check. There it is. And I can't grab it either. Yeah, what's going on here? Why is this car giving me so much guff? There we go. Got the cross member. And that starter is junk, so we're going to pull the starter off. Checkity check. And let's get the transmission off. So 1 and 2. Easy, easy. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Good transmission. What was this, by the way? It's a 4-speed. We'll stick this back here. Yep, probably not the most exciting video today, I will admit. Okay, at least this drive shaft came off. I'm still not sure why the other one isn't coming off of the frickin' Jesse, but that's okay. We have, looks like actually a good leaf spring. I guess we'll leave that on. Let's take off this bad boy. Yep. Okay, and where are we at? Where are we? So this has a good, I don't know what you call these pieces, frame pieces, so we'll leave that on. But the shock is bad, so we're going to pull that. And what else? See if we could pick these up yet. Oh, we can. We could finally pick these up. Okay. So they must have been tied to something, and I think there was a bad brake line here. Indeed. Okay. We'll bring this over. Okay. We're moving along, and it's taken a lot longer than I was anticipating, but that's okay. Let's get this side of the gas tank off. There we go, and I think that's going to be it on this side, so we're going to drop the jack and move it over to the other side. Indeed, indeed. So, Rick and Morty comes out tonight. Well, actually, I guess if you're watching this on Monday, it came out yesterday. Anyway, oh man, look, we got some more rust over here. Let's see if we can get this underneath. There we go, jack it up. Fantastic, we'll get that rust after the fact, but it is all at 5 stars still, so not a huge problem. Okay, we will start with the gas tank on this side. Pull that off. Indeed, indeed. And let's see. Let's take off the brake line and the brake calipers. And I just saw that main brake line disappear. So let's just pocket these real quick. And let's grab this main brake line real quick. There we go. It was garbage. So we're going to drop that and those. Next up will be, looks like a good hub, right? Yeah, that hub does look good. The rotor looks good. Let's pull off the shock. We're going to have to take this all off anyway. I just realized. Maybe not, actually. You know what, we're going to pull it all off. Just because we're going to have to take off that whole... most of the back end, so... the frame pieces, that is. Okay, there's the leaf spring. It is good. Here is... let's stay fine. Here is the pumpkin with a good brake line, so we're just going to set this over here. Like so. The jack fell out, but that's okay. I think we're done with everything on the inside. I'm sorry. I think we're done with everything on the underside. So let's go ahead and get this jack lowered, get it out of the way, and then we'll start taking out everything from the inside of the car. Indeed. Okay. I'll just move that there for now and open this door. Okay, what do we got going on here? We have one good seat. But we do have to remove it because that floorboard is gone. So there we go. And there we go. Okay. Let's set this over into these good parts. I know that tire's bad and I have it over there in the good parts, but that's okay. Okay, let's get the back seat. It's trash. It would have to come out even if it wasn't trash. Okay, we're gonna go sleep real quick, just to make it a little bit lighter. So we already spent a full in-game day, taking apart all those. There we go. Alright, let's get back out. We only have 2 cars, well, 1 car left, basically. Let's get back on the inside. So this has a good piece here, but that wheel well is gone. That inside piece is gone. This piece is gone over here. Let's just, I think that's just for the window. We will have to take it off, so we will. Maybe we'll leave this up on the wall and hopefully not forget about it. I probably will forget about it. Okay, let's see. The dash looks good. Firewall's gone, so we're going to have to take that off. Who knows about this brake, but we're going to take it off. We have to get to that firewall. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and we're going to have to pull the door off anyway. We'll leave it on for now. But this roof lining is bad. I think these are all screws, so we're going to have to do that with a screwdriver. That's bad. We're going to have to take this all out. We're just going to have to. Okay, let's grab the screwdriver. I think this actually had a... Oh, look, the drive shaft finally came out of the Jessie. Fantastic. Okay, let's grab the screwdriver. So we can get all this stuff off. We're going to start with these. We'll just put them in the pocket for now. This one. And the mirror. Can't tell if the mirror's good or bad. Yeah, can't really tell. But here is the roof liner. Let's go ahead and get this out. Thrown over here. And then all these good parts we're just going to drop back here. There we go. Okay, let's open it back up. We need to get the whole dash off, but first we're going to pull off glove box. There we go. And I think that's everything. Well, we have to pull the dash off because we're going to have to pull that firewall off. But I guess we could do that once we get closer to it. Let's shut the door. And, yep, everything else looks good. Okay. Let's shut this door and let's put the bag away and let's see how much it's currently worth. 49 for the BART, and it was worth, with all those bad parts, 91. 91. That's right. But we have a lot of good parts that we actually took off. You know what I haven't been looking for? Is the window things. Anyway, we got one more car to take apart. Let's go ahead and get busy. And this will be the conclusion of this episode. And I think the next one, we're still going to have to take bad parts off. Or maybe we'll do the body panels as we do the cars. I'm not too sure. Anyway, this has a lot of bad parts right off the freaking get-go. So first things first is, well, pulling out the motor. Pulling out the motor, indeed. Let's get off the wiring harness first, right there. And then we have one on, let's see, alternator. I don't think there's a starter. Oh, there is a starter. Okay. Starter. Let's get this off. Okay, there we go. We should be able to pull the motor off. Oh, no, we shouldn't. We actually have a transmission on this car. Okay, let's pull off the transmission. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, no, there we go. There we go. There's the full engine. We're just going to set this here for now. We'll take this all apart when we start working on these. Oh, no, these are all good, actually. There's one bad part on there. Okay, not a problem. We still have a bad engine inside of this NIV anyway. Or not NIV, this LAD. So we're just going to set that engine over there for now. And let's continue on. These components here, because the firewall's bad, so it has to come off regardless. Let's set this over here. You know what? Before we forget, I need to hit this thing real quick. There we go. Okay, there we go. And I think I still have a lime green or yellow 96A. Let's see if this is the same one. Oh, nope, this is F3F. This one actually goes to the LAD. So let's just set this back here by the LAD. Okay, next things up is going to be all the steering columns and everything inside here. I think this is a bad dash, but let's get off the brake and pedals. Let's get off the steering wheel and all of this. I think this is good. I can't really tell what these are supposed to look like if they're bad. The steering wheel might be bad itself. Not too sure, but let's put these back here. The cylinder. The brake pedals, and we need to remove this starter as it is good. Stick it back here. Steering components are bad, so we're going to just pull all this off. 1, 2, 3 is a bunch. Okay, there's a good tie rod. So let's just pull off the, yep, steering motor's bad. Let's pull this one off. Oh, there it is. Or not. Anyway, let's pull off this bolt and this one here. Okay, well, we're going to have to jack this front end up. So let's go get our jack, which is over here. Get her lifted up. Yep, there she blows. There we go. It's not the best lift job in the world, but it'll do. It'll do, donkey. It'll do. Wait, no. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Okay. Pull off the tire. I don't think there's a tire on the other side. Indeed, there's not. I don't think that comes off. I think it's all one unit. Let's set that over there. I guess I should be bagging that stuff, but that's okay. Let's take a look here. So this has a bad hub, but it does have a good rotor. So we need our screwdriver to pull off the rotor. I should have probably pulled off the brake caliper first. That's okay. Okay, so this one is very involved, just disassembling everything, right? But we do have a good, yep, there's a good tie rod, a good carrier hub, and a good brake. We're going to separate them though, just so I don't have any problems. And there she goes. Okay, awesome. Now these should all be ups and up. This hub's bad. We need to drop it off. But these two are good. Why are you so close now? Get over there. Okay. Okay, okay. Almost there. Almost there. Let's get the shock. Come on. And okay, okay. So this is all bad parts. Let's see if we can bag these. Indeed we can. Okay, good. These steering components have come off. This one looks good, so we're just going to leave it. And let's bag this one. Okay, let's see what else. We could probably start removing the cross member. These are all good parts over here, so we're just going to slap them back. And let's get this cross side of the cross member. And there we go. Nothing else is attached. Beautiful. And we'll drop all of our other junk parts. And that might conclude the front end. We do have some bad headlights. Not a problem. We do have a bad torsion bar. Let's get the rest of this transmission though. Okay, there's one, there's two. There we go. And there's the transmission. Beautiful. So we're going to grab this torsion bar. Is that what it's called? Torsion? Torsion, indeed. Okay. And we're just going to leave this here instead of putting it back in the dang box. And that should be everything on this front end that, oh, there's the drive shaft. Beautiful. Okay, we got a lot of bad parts here. Okay, let's get our wrench back in hand. And this light, since it's bad. 3. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're just going to take that off right away. Yep. Slap it back here. I don't know about the blades and all that. They look like they probably are okay. I'm not too sure. It looks fine. Okay, let's drop the jack and let's get it jacked up in the back. Okay, there we go. Let's put on our wrench and get this leaf spring off. There we go. Junk. Let's go ahead and get this side of the tank off. We don't have much going on back here, but there is a good shock. So we'll set that back there. Okay, there we go. That looks like a good leaf spring. So we'll set this one here. And then let's just move this real quick. So 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything on this. Now we just have to look at the inside, as we do have all the underside components. Okay, let's get her lowered, just so we have a little bit more stability here. There we go. And yeah, let's take a look on the inside real quick. That dash does look bad, so we'll pull that out. The shifter, however, also looks bad, I think. At least the textures give me that indication. So we're going to put this over into the junk pile. Yeah, that looks bad. Oops, wrong car. Let's come back over here. We do have a bad window frame in this one. The floorboards look good. The back panel looks good. This back seat looks good. So we shouldn't have to take off any of that. That panel might look bad. I'm not too sure. We'll leave that on for the time. And then all we have to do is pull off this dashboard, I think. Because it does look bad. So let's pull off this side. Okay. And this does appear to be... I think it's in bad condition. It might be in good condition. Might be in good, but the color of it, see how it's like kind of spotty? It looks bad. Oh, you behave. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let me know down below if this one is good or bad. It looks bad just because of those little gray spots, but that might just be how it looks. Okay, I think that's going to be it. I think that will be it. So this is just kind of a moving along kind of thing. It took a long time to get all those parts off. We still have a lot of parts to remove, and we've been going for an hour and 5 minutes. So we are going to end it here. Yeah, we're going to end it here. And then we will probably in the next one finish taking off the rest of these parts from the engine. Actually, let's just get that off right away. Yeah, let's just do that. So then it's all cohesive and everything's done in tandem, right? Okay, so first things first, let's get off the transmission. Let's get off the wiring. There we go. Transmission from this side. 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab this steering column, by the way. This is garbage. Possibly. There we go. So here's a bad steering column. Indeed. Oops. That's okay. And I think that should be everything. We should be able to get off. Let's just make sure the wires are completely disconnected. Nope. I'm missing the one from... Got the alternator, the starter. There it is. Okay, we'll just stick this back here. And now we should be able to remove the engine, I think. And yeah, now we should be able to remove the engine. So we'll grab this side and then this side. And there it is. Beautiful. We'll stick this engine over here. Let's just bring all the engines out, I suppose. Or no, we should leave them in there, right? We'll leave them in there. Let's shut this and it'll give us a good save real quick. Yep, I think we're going to call it here. We definitely took apart a lot of junk, as we can see in this image. Anyway, that's going to be it. Yeah, the next one we will finish taking off the engine parts, I suppose. We'll probably go ahead and start detaching a lot of these floorboards and such. And then we will load up the trailer and get it all sold. And then that'll be a video in itself. And then, of course, after that, we will just start rebuilding one by one at that point. And yeah, it should be good. It should be fun. But hopefully all these junk parts will give us enough money to kind of get started. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And we will see you all in the next one. Later on, everybody. That was horrible. What the hell was that?